Welcome back to another edition of Life Groups. That's right, it is Life Group week again. So this week we're going to be looking a little bit more at the disciples. So if you were with us last week, you would have learned all about who the disciples were, why they were so important, and who they were to Jesus. But just to recap really fast, Jesus had 12 disciples and he loved these men. They went with him wherever he went. They spent time with him. He loved them. He taught them so much. He prayed for them. He gave them all of his wisdom and advice and guidance. And these disciples spent all their time with Jesus. They, slept where he slept. They ate what he ate. They went everywhere with him. Hopefully not to the toilet because that would be weird. But they spent so much time with Jesus. And then Jesus says to them, okay, disciples, it is time for you to go. And the disciples go out and they start to heal people. They start to pray for them. They start to see these incredible things happen. But then they get to this boy, and this boy's really poorly. And as they're praying for him, nothing happens. He's not healed. So they take the little boy to Jesus, and Jesus heals them. And what Jesus says is, it's because you have no faith. The faith that we learnt about that was inside David, the faith that made him strong. And you see, what happened was the disciples had spent so much time with Jesus that they were so strong and they had been growing on the inside. And then they started to give out and out and out. They were praying for people, they were spending time with people, and actually they'd kind of got a little bit flat and they'd forgotten how it is important to make sure we're growing on the inside. We talked about how if you've got iPads or tablets, they don't just last forever, do they? We charge them up so we can use them, and then we have to charge them up again. So we talked about how actually when we choose to grow on the inside, choosing to read our Bible and to pray and to spend time at church is a decision we need to make all the time. Just because you did it once, that's not enough. Growing on the inside and building our faith in God is a decision we have to do every single day. So we're going to break into our life groups now, and we're going to look a little bit more at the disciples, learn a little bit more about this story, try and find it in the Bible, and see what we can do to remind ourselves to grow every single day. Have a great week. Hero Factory. See you soon.